that encounter with Kali, a chance encounter with Kali made Parikshit's buddhi brushed ho gaya. And he did this and he came back, but he was feeling repentance after coming. Then this Rishi Putra, only 5-year-old boy, he understood that his father was insulted by the king, so he took out he chanted a mantra which was like Vajrayudha, and he said in 7 days, the person who did this will die in 7 days, beaten by the serpent Takshaka. So Parikshit was cursed in the 18th chapter. The 19th chapter, Parikshit renounces the kingdom, everything, and he comes to the bank of the Ganga. And all the rishis all come here. Then Parikshit is saying 7 days only left. Now I'm going to spend the rest of my day in doing Krishna Smarana. And Shuka comes. And Shuka comes, and then Parikshit asks him questions. When a man has only 7 days left to live, what is his duty at the time? What should he listen? What should he do? What should he think about? Who should he worship? What? So like that, when Parikshit asked the questions, our sage Shuka started answering the questions. And then before beginning the real Bhagavatam, our Shuka does the stuti to Bhagavan. He first does the prayer to Bhagavan. The Shuka is Vyasa Putra. Shuka learned Bhagavatam from Vyasa. Shuka is a Brahmajnani. His Swarupam is Brahmanandam. Yaswanubhavam Akila Shruti Saramegam Adhyatma-dīpam Atititirṣatāṁ tamundam Samsārinām karunayaḥ purana-guhyam Tam vyāsasunam upayami gurumunīnam. We chant this Dhyana Shlokano. That Shuka we all bow down. Sūta Pauranika is narrating Bhagavatam to Shaunaka rishis, and he bows down to say Shuka with this shloka. Yaswanubhavam Akila Shruti Saramegam Adhyatma-dīpam Atititirṣatāṁ tamundam Samsārinām karunayaḥ purana-guhyam Tam vyāsasunam upayami gurumunīnam. We bow down to that sage Shuka, who is a Brahmajnani, who will not stay in one place more than half an hour. That Shuka sat in that spot called Shukasthal in Haridwar, and he narrated Bhagavatam 7 days without break, no eating, no drinking, no sleeping. Parikshit heard with so much interest. So that Shuka we bow down. After attaining jnana, the Krishna Katha shlokas are like this, that even Shuka left his Ananda Samadhi state and came down to hear Katha and chant and narrate Katha. So that sage Shuka is doing the Shuka Stuti. First he is doing prayer to Bhagavan and getting his blessings to say, may I narrate the Bhagavatam as per my ability. With your grace, whatever comes to me, I offer to you. Like this, our Shuka, keeping Bhagavan in his mind all the time, in the state of Samadhi, he narrates Bhagavatam. That is this sloka. Sūta uvāca ityupamantrito rājya gunānu khathane harehe Rishikesham anusmritya prativaktum prachakrame Rishikesham anusmritya. Keeping Bhagavan all the time in his heart, our Shuka starts answering the questions of Parikshit. So the first he prays to Krishna, that supreme being. What is the prayer? Sri Shuka uvāca 2.4 sloka 12. Okay, please everybody get ready. 2.4 sloka 12. Sri Shuka uvāca namah parasmai puruṣāya bhūyase sadudbhavasthāna nirodha līlaya grihita shakti tritayaya dehinam andarbhavaya anupalakshya vatmani. Supreme being, who has immeasurable glory, bhūyase namah parasmai puruṣāya bhūyase sadudbhavasthāna nirodha līlaya. That Bhagavan who does the work of Srishti Stithi Samharam, Sat Udbhava Sthana Nirodha. That Bhagavan who does the creation, sustenance and dissolution. How Grihita Shakti Tritayaya Dehina. He has the three Shaktis he uses. Tritayaya Dehina. In another chapter, Bhagavan is telling what are the Shakti, Deva Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Bhoktra Shakti, three Shakti Bhagavan uses. They also say Ichcha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti. Like that, here it is called Deva Shakti, means Bhagavan is that Atma always existing in everything, everywhere. That's called his Deva Shakti. Then Kriya Shakti is the Pancha Pranas and their qualities. So the five pranas like Prana, Apana, Udana, Vyana, Samana, etc. Right? The Pancha Prana and their specific function. So that is the Kriya Shakti of Bhagavan. Then the Bhoktra Shakti is the Adhyatmikam, Adi Daivigam, Adi Bhautikam. These are the another three ways Bhagavan is using to do the Srishti Sthiti Samhara. These are the three Shaktis of Bhagavan. So that is this Shuka is telling, my pranam to that Supreme Being who has immeasurable glory, who is the Supreme Master, who is doing the Srishti Sthiti Samharam Antarbhavayan Upalakshya Vartmane. He is the one residing within all of us, and without us knowing, is directing everything. He is the operator. Antarbhavayan Upalakshya Vartmane. So Namah Parasmai Purushaya Bhuyase Sadudbhavasthana Nirodha Leelaya Grihita Shakti Tritayaya Dehina Antarbhavaya Anupalakshya Vartmane Bhuyo Namaha Sadvrijinachide Sadam Asambhavaya Akhila Sattva-murtaye Pumsam Punaha Paramaham-sya-ashrame Vyavasthidanam Anumrikyadashushe. Again and again, pranam to that Supreme Being who protects the good people. For the good people, for the sadhus, he protects them and removes their sins. For the wicked people, he will destroy them. He will remove their bad quality and cut and put a stop to their adharma. He will destroy the wicked, or he will stop their spreading. Vijinachide asatam asambhavaya akhila sattva murtaye. Bhagavan only is manifesting in different forms and establishes his charitra. Then for the people, pumsam punaha paramahamsya-ashrame, for the people who are the real seekers, they leave everything and pursue Sri Hari wholeheartedly. After leaving everything, avalodu Bhagavan protects them, and he only gives them the Brahmanandam at the end. He gives them, fulfills their desires also at the end. That is this one. Pumsam punaha paramahamsya-ashrame vyavasthidanam anumrikyadashushe. He bestows jnana to the true seekers. So Bhagavan protects the good, destroys the wicked, and protects and bestows jnana to the real seekers. Satvadam. Again and again, Bhagavan bestows the jnana to the Satvadam, the real devotees. The true devotees, Bhagavan keeps giving his grace to them continuously, always, until they reach the destination. Bhagavan holds on to them, holds them. Now, Namo Namastestu Rishabhaya Satvadam Vidura Kashtaya Muhukuyo Kutarkam Pesharale. People who talk like Kutarka, right? Who question everything and kapat karte hai na? Bhagavan stays far away from them. He will not touch them at all. No, all those people, Pakhanda Dharma is prevailing more and more. People interpreting the scriptures in their own way and doing as they please, right? This will be prevail more and more in Kali Yuga. And Bhagavan will make them go round and round, that's all. They will never find the answer and keep doing endless cycle, they will be suffering like this. So, कुयोगिनां नमो नमस्तेस्तु ऋषभाय सात्वदा विदूरकाष्ठाय मुहुकुयोगिनां निरस्तसाम्यादिशयेन राधसा. Radhasa, the word ரொம்ப beautiful. Some saints will tell Radha, the word is coming first time. Very rarely this Ara and the will come appear together only 3 places, 3 or 4 places. This is one because Shukar is the parrot of Radha. By Radha's bidding, he has come here to help redeem masses like us. And he gave the Bhagavatam. Radha is his guru. And the moment he says Radha, he will go to Samadhi. And the Radha, Anna, he remembers her. And then our Parama Guru. Annal ippadi or word actually it means so much opulence and intense greatness. Radhasana, auspiciousness and opulence. That word is unmatched. Nidasta samyadi shayena radhasa swadamani brahmani. Bhagavan who revels in his own inherent bliss. Swadamani brahmani ramsyate namaha. Namo namastestu rishabhaya satvadam vidurakashtaya muhukku yoginam nidasta samyadi shayena radhasa swadamani brahmani ramsyate namaha. Now, the Bhagavatam teaches 3 main margas to attain Bhagavan. Bhakti marga. So this slokam is how to do bhakti to Bhagavan. Talking about bhakti marga. Yat kirtanam, yat smaranam, yad ikshanam, yat bandhanam, yat shravanam, yad arhanam, lokasya sadyo vidhunodi kalmasham, tasmai subhadrashravase namo namaha. Yat kirtanam, yat smaranam, yad ikshanam, yat vandanam, yat shravanam, yad arhanam, lokasya sadyo vidhunodi kalmasham, tasmai subhadrashravase namo namaha. Subhadrashravase, this word will come again and again. The most purifying Bhagavan, who is full of sanctity, who is full of holiness and sainthood, who is the supreme good. Subhadrashravase. And it is gives punyam for us to hear about him. Subhadrashravase. He is all purifying. Subhadra is all purifying, all supreme good. Serve Bhagavan. When we do pranam, vandanam to Bhagavan, yet shravanam, we hear the katha of Bhagavan. When we do his worship, adore Bhagavan, yad arhanam. All this, what is happening for us? Lokasya satyo vidhunodi kalmasham. All our kama, krodha, lobha, moha, all the bad taint of maya that is in us is all getting erased. All the kalmasham, all the impurities are getting erased and we are getting purer and purer. Every time we chant Bhagavatam, every time we attend satsang, we are getting purified because Krishna is Subhadrashravase. He is all purifying Bhagavan. Just he's hearing his katha, he's singing about him, he's singing his names and worshipping him. Anything connected with Krishna is purifying us. Lokasya sadhyo vidhunodi kalmasham. Laundry karte na with for our external body and our clothes, etc. This for cleaning the mind. Amazing feeling. Lokasya satyo vidhunodi kalmasham. To that Bhagavan. That's all it is. So Prahlada had given the 9 method of worship. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnoho, Smaranam. For any one you get attached, that is enough. Our Guruji says. Prahlada says Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnoho, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. Any one you take out of the 9, it is good. You can attain Bhagavan. Some people will love to hear katha only. Some people will just like to say Ram, 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 Nama. That's fine. Some people love to do temple seva. Some people love to do garland. Right? Different methods. Some people love to cook prasad. Some people love to make new dresses for Bhagavan. Whichever way we worship Bhagavan, any one method is enough. But if you go to Yoga Marga, Patanjali Yoga, etc., you have to do Yamam, Niyamam, Asanam. First Asana Siddhi, then Pranayam, then Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi, etc. Right? 8 steps are there and you have to go in sequence. You cannot suddenly go to Dhyana and without any Asana Siddhi illama, without having Asana Siddhi, you cannot go to Dhyana. You won't be able to sit idle in the same position for no more than 2 minutes. It's very hard. For people who have practiced the sitting, then only it comes. After doing parayana long time, the yoga will automatically come for us. So we cannot skip steps in yoga marga, but in bhakti marga, you take anyone. Yat kirtanam, yat smaranam, yadikshanam, yat vandanam, yat shravanam, yadarhanam, lokasya satyo vidhunoti kalmasham, tasmai subhadra shravase. The subhadra shravase is most auspicious when all purifying, sanctifying Bhagavan. Tasmai subhadra shravase namo namaha. Then next one is for the jnana marga. Vichakshana yacharanopasadana sangam yudasya ubayatu antaraatmanaḥ kindantihi brahma gadim gadaklamaha tasmai subhadra shravase namo namaha. People who have discriminative intellect, they are able to distinguish between the good and the bad, atma and atma. They are able to differentiate. Jnana margatila, you have to have intense vairagya in the beginning itself. With vairagya only you can enter jnana marga. You should have only one goal, that is to attain Brahman. With that pure feeling, longing, with intense longing, with a detachment, you should start in jnana marga. After doing jnana marga, then the detachment will come. Aisa nahi hota. You should already have detachment. If you don't have, you have to do charanopasadanat. Vichakshanaya charanopasadanat. Again and again, after worshipping Sri Hari, serving for long time, the vairagya will come. Then the eagerness to attain jnana will become more and more. Vichakshanaya charanopasadanat sangam yudasya. You have to leave a sangha. Sangha tyagam manava. For the jnana marga, they will not be in the family. They have to leave it. They have to leave it in pursuit of jnana. You have to have solitude. You have to all time. You have to go inward to focus and do dhyana on Bhagavan. So you cannot have worldly distractions and live in the family and pursue jnana marga. It's very hard. It was sangam yudasya ubayatu antaraatmana. So after they have that intense vairagya and discrimination, virūḍhāṁ and vairagya, both, and they have both, then they are eligible for jnana marga. There, when they pursue that jnana marga, which is rumba kathinam, very difficult, you have to reject all the outward layers and go inward and inward and inward, and then find Sri Hari inward, like that. Indandihi brahma gadim gadaklamaha tasmai subhadra shravase namo namaha. They also will attain by Krishna Kripa when they do intense jnana vichara. So that is the jnana marga, bhakti marga and jnana marga. Next one is the karma marga. Tapasvino, danaparaya shasvino, manasvino, mantravida sumangalaha, kshemam na vindanti vina yadarpanam, tasmai subhadra shravase namo namaha. This is the karma margathila, people who are doing actively some spiritual practices to attain Bhagavan. For them also, they have to offer the fruits to Krishna. They have to do that with bhakti. If I am doing tapas, I have to do that tapas with bhakti to Bhagavan, with devotion, and offer the bhakti to Krishna and say, you are my goal. Why am I doing tapas? to attain you. Why am I doing dhyana? To please you. So in the two examples are there. See, in tapas panuva, people do tapas, like Vishwamitra Rishi does tapas. Ravana does tapas to Brahmaji. Hiranyakashipu did tapas and to Brahmaji and asked the boons. Bhasmasura did tapas. He offered the pieces of his flesh to Shiva and does tapas. And then Shiva appears before him. He says, whoever I put my hand on that person's head, the person should die. So that was tapas, intense tapas, austerity. But what was their motive? To be, have the superpower and to do as they please. No, that is not going to work here. If the tapas is to attain Krishna, then that tapas will be pleasing to Bhagavan. And Sharabanga is the rishi comes in Ramayana. Sharabanga rishi nariya tapas pannirkar. He has done lot of tapas. He has also done lot of yaga yajñas. Whatever good action we do, they accrue merit, they accrue punya. Some will come immediately, some will come later. Whatever we are enjoying now is also some punya we did before. Ellame result of karma only. Everything is result of karma, whatever we are doing now. And this karma, unless it is offered to Krishna, it will bind us. And it will create more result and more karma. So if you don't want to be bound, if you want to offer to Krishna and get release from all karma, then you have to offer to Krishna. Otherwise, this karma itself will bind us. The punya will also bind. Papa will also bind. So Sharabanga Rishi has done a lot of tapas and lot of yaga. And his after many years passed, his time has come to leave this mortal body and attain Bhagavan. So at the last moments, Brahmaji is coming, because all the tapas that he has done has accrued so much punya that he is eligible for Brahmalokam. So Brahmaji has come to take him. But Indra has also come because he has done so much yaga. And so all the punya from the yaga is going to attain him heaven. So both Brahmaji and Indra are ready to give him everything. At that moment, he also hears from some children that Sri Rama and Lakshmana are on their way to Sharabangar Ashrama. Sharabangar wrote Shishchedan Shabari. So on the Sharabanga Rishi, Varapura, Rama Lakshmana Varapura, he says, I don't want to come right now. Bhagavan is coming. So he made them wait. And then when Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu came, our Sharabanga Rishi did pranam and offered all his tapas and yaga punya to him and said, Pranam, please bless me. And then our Sri Rama took him to his own lotus feet. Then Indra and Brahmaji went away. So whatever action we do, the motive should be correct. Epome, enna purpose, why am I coming to Bhagavatam? Bhagavatam, enna purpose? Kaivalyaika prayojanam. They are learning Bhagavatam because the purpose of Bhagavatam is to give liberation. It will also give the short-term benefit and peace of mind and purity of everything. But the final result is to get liberation. So Sharabangar got liberation because he offered it to Rama. Otherwise, if you do tapas like Hiranyakashipu, then you are going down. Nobody has done tapas like Hiranyakashipu. Brahmaji himself tells him that. But then for him, he was killed by Narayana because he was his enemy. So that tapas is not going to work. Dana para, the danam. Eppadi danam pannan Karnan. Karna is famous for his dana, right? But the dana has to please Krishna, no. If the dana is done as the ego that I will not take anything from anyone ever, I will only give. If we are doing like I is there, that I, right? I want to get such a name as the greatest giver. That means you are keeping that I. So uska kuch prayojan nahi, you will get some punya for it, but again that I has to be rooted out sometime or another. So even he is giving so much dana that last moment Indra is asking him to give his kundala and kavacha. and he gives it, knowing well that anyone who comes and asks him when he is doing his worship, and if they ask him whatever he has to give, he has done this pratisnya, right? He has to keep the word, he does that word. But Krishna is telling, you are on the wrong side. Karna, you please think. Your dharma is with Pandavas and you belong with Pandavas. You are the eldest Pandava. So, Duryodhana is the very embodiment of adharma. You don't belong there. Anga ponale losing the battle, you will lose. Therinjande poran. So Karna, he disobeyed Krishna. Dhanam Banyan use. He did not listen to Krishna. It will be very touching. Bhagavan will ask him, if you come to Pandava side and if you tell Yudhishthira that you are the eldest Pandava, he'll give the rājyam. You can take it right now and there will not be any war also. Because Duryodhana already likes you so much, he will not fight. Because you are the Raja. Yudhishthira will also give you the kingdom anyway. There you can avoid the war and everything is win-win. Karna didn't listen. What is the use of being the greatest Dhanapara, right? So in the ego, wherever the ego comes, and if you are doing it for our some gratification, some fame, then it's no use. It will create bondage and further karma and further entanglement in the samsara. So that is why tapasvino, dhanapara, yashasvino, manasvino, the yogis, everybody, all of them in slight ego, it will be hiding, right? And then it will again raise its head and come back. Jadavarada has done so much puja, and he left the family, the beautiful family, not even like a sick family or a disobedient family or all those bad quality, nothing, pure, intelligent, learned, kind, obedient, loving family. He left in search of Krishna, and he did Krishna seva for many years in Gandaki river in Nepal. But there was some attachment lurking somewhere. It came out in the form of a deer. A deer fell where he was doing Sandhyandanam, and he thought, I should save the deer. He brought the deer and he took care of it little bit, and then he got attached to the deer. And then what happened? All that, leaving the family and went, but it wasn't over because there was some attachment lurking. Some I lurking anywhere, or it will bring us down. So the kaivalya prayojana means the I has to be merged into Bhagavan. That is Bhagavatham. Until then, you have to keep coming back here and get caught in something or another. So we have to do all the spiritual sadhana, but it should be for pleasing our Krishna, not for name, not for fame. The fame, everything we will give up. But a little bit desire for fame will be there, it seems. Fame is very hard to give up, it seems, Guruji says. So we have to understand our weakness and start to change our weakness and change our bad qualities. So that's why we are learning. Tapasvino, dhanapara, yashasvino, manasvino, mandravida sumangalaha, kshemam na vindandi vina yadarpanam. Without offering to Bhagavan, that kshemam varada. Tasmai subhadra-shravase namo namaha. These are the three marga, bhakti marga, jnana and karma. But there is a section of people who cannot do anything. What about them? Kirada hunandra pulinda pulkasa avira kanga yavana khasadaya yenye cha papa yadupashraya shuddhyandi tasmai prabhavishnave namaha. They don't have any satsangam. They don't have any learning, no chance to hear katha or anything. They are just doing their daily work. They are some hunters. Shabari was the huntress. She was killing animals. And then she suddenly came across the Sharabanga Rishi Ashrama. And when she just entered that area only, her thoughts changed just by being in that area. And today she thought, I don't want to kill the animal today, I will just eat some regular fruit or something. For her, the feeling of killing and eating went away for that time being. And then next day again she comes to the same place again. That thought of killing went away because that place was so sanctified by the tapas of Sharabangar. So such people who do not have any, we are all so blessed. We should be saying Nama and thank you to Gurvarappa every minute because we have Krishna Katha, we have Nama Japa, we have very comfortable life. Nothing is lacking for us. Imagine people who work in the hot sun, day and night in India, carrying heavy loads of cement, putting all ladies also palm, right? Putting loads of cement on their head and helping in building constructions. So much hard work they do day and night. And then go to their tiny huts and where there will be mosquitoes and eat some simple food and common bathroom. In a condition people live, right? We should be thanking Bhagavan. Our Guruji says every minute that we have all comforts, 4-time food and satsang. Even if after all this we don't attain, then we are only losers. Very sad for us only. So people like that, who are forest tribes, who are just doing, who have no qualification, no spiritual merit, nothing. Bhagavan is the, creator and sustainer. He cares for all the people. They are all his children. He just doesn't say only Brahmanas come to me. He doesn't say like that, right? He wants to give ananda to everyone. Bhagavan is impartial. So for even such people are in Bhagavan's radar, how to help this person, how to help this tribe, how to help this. So there was a Guha in Ramayana, there was a Shabari in Ramayana, the gopis would in the Vrindavana, the fruit sellers, the bangle sellers, the regular people who are walking in the forest, they will see the kumkum from the chest of the gopis and they'll apply on their head and they got purified. That those such people in Ramayana, Rama gave moksha to Jatayu, a bird. Did the bird say Nama or did the bird say Bhagavatam? No, but just because it was Rama's anugraham, the bird attained moksha. In Ramana Maharshi Ashrama, there will be samadhi for a particular cow. There is a samadhi for a particular cat. These creatures, how did they attain? Just being in the Yadupashraya. They don't have bhakti, jnana or karma, but bhakta or bhakta. Hold on to feet of a bhakta, that's good. Krishna will take us. Just go after any bhakta and then Bhagavan is pleased with us. Our Guruji said in one pravachan, our Srinivasa Venkatesha is looking, his eyes are big and he look at everyone. Whoever comes to the temple, his eyes are falling on everyone. But if you want a particular kataksham, a special kataksham of Bhagavan, you go stand near him and sing kirtan of some mahan. You sing some verse by Narayana Bhattadri, then Bhagavan's attention is catching, you are catching his attention. Oh, my Bhakta Narayana Bhattadri wrote this and this lady is chanting. So Bhagavan Krishna's attention is on us. So when you chant a hymn of some other saint, then Bhagavan is very pleased and he puts Vishesha Kataksha on us. So like that, or Bhakta or Ashriyam, without the Bhattadri there is no Narayanyam, right? So when we just remember one verse Narayanyam and Bhagavan remembers Bhattadri wrote, and so he takes us because we chanted his Narayanyam. Like that, a Bhakta would Purm get connection because Bhagavan's trait is very hard for us. So that is what this shloka very beautiful. Yenyecha papa yad upashraya. Just have surrender to the devotee of a devotee and who do some seva and get attached some way, adliye Bhagavan is very pleased with us. So very beautiful sloka. Tapasvino, Danaparaya Shasvino, Manasvino, Mandravidasu Mangalaha, Kshemam na Vindandi Vinaya Darpanam, Tasmai Subhadra Shravase Namo Namaha, Kirana Hunandra Pulinda Pulkasa, Abira Kanga, Yavana Kasadaya, Yengi Chapapa, Yadupashraya Shayaha, Shuddhyandi Tasmai Prabhavishnave Namaha. ātma-bhāvaṁ adhīśvarah त्रयीमयो धर्ममयस्तपोमयः गदव्यलीकैः अजशङ्करादिभिः वितर्क्यलिङ्गो भगवान् प्रसीदताम्. The next one is very beautiful. श्रियः पदिः यज्ञपदिः प्रजापतिः धियां पदिः लोकपतिर्धरापतिः पतिर्गतिश्चान्दकवृष्णिसात्वना प्रसीदता मे Bhagavan Sadam Padihi. Pleased with me. We are starting Monday the week. So may Guruvayappan be pleased with us. Gopika Jeevana Smaranam Govinda Govinda Satnath Maharaj ki Jai.